Welcome, everyone. Good morning. I am Brittany with Birth It Forward, certified birth and bereavement doula, certified yoga instructor, and family photographer. Today, we're going to do some prenatal chair yoga for the core and pelvic floor health. Through pregnancy, your core gets a little weak, and it can help to rebuild that core, especially during your postpartum time. So let's start by taking a standing position here at the top of your mat. And we're just going to take a deep breath in an upward salute, keeping your shoulders down and away from your ears. And then let's take a deep breath out as we lower our arms. Let's do another. Beautiful. Okay, on this next one, let's take a step up to the top of the mat, and we are going to raise our arms again and come down into a swan dive to a forward fold. Before we swan dive down, we're going to do a slight back bend and then swan dive. If this is too far, we're going to go ahead and grab our chair, because we're doing chair yoga, and just place your hands on the edge of the chair for a supported forward fold. If you'd like to deepen that, you can place your hands farther back on the chair in order to get a deeper forward fold. And then let's raise our hands back up to a standing salute. Arms above your head with a slight back bend, and come back down to the chair for another forward fold. I'm going to breathe here. Let's come up to a half forward fold and then back down, moving with our breath, always moving with our breath. Lean forward, and we're going to do a down dog with our chair. So take a step back, keeping your arms straight and next to your ears, pushing your bottom into the air, feeling that stretch along the back of your legs. You can step farther back and have your hands on the edge of the chair, or step closer with your hands on the edge of the chair, whichever feels best for you. Relaxing your body from your down dog. And when you're ready, let's sit back into your down dog. Good job. It is okay to have your knees bent here. What's important is to have straight arms next to your ears, shoulders down. Coming back forward into a plank in your chair. Alright, step forward. We're going to turn around and sit down in this chair for a seated cat-cow. So rest your hands on your knees, and then push your chest forward, moving with your breath, taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to push your scapula, your shoulder blades, back toward the chair, tucking your chin and engaging your core. Continue to move with your breath here, pushing your shoulder blades forward and backwards, engaging your abs and your belly, curling around your baby. Those of us who are postpartum, this is a great one to help rebuild our core. taking a neutral position, we're going to slide all the way to the front of our chair, just on the very edge, and place your hands behind you. We are going to raise one leg in front of us. So point your toes. Your left leg will be bent and solid on the floor while we raise our right leg in a 90-degree angle, keeping it bent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Time to do the other foot. Again, we're just going to continue to engage that core. Make sure we are breathing. Shh.
I'm seeing now.
1, 2, 3,
Mama.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. We're just going to do a gentle twist here. So sorry, everyone. My children have decided to come join me as I do this voiceover. So let's do a gentle twist, placing your left hand on the back of the chair, your right hand on your knee, and just look over your shoulder. Go as far as is comfortable for you, and make sure you continue to breathe. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good job. Deep breaths here. Let's move to the other side. So take your right hand to the back of the chair and your left hand on your front knee, opposite knee, sorry, looking over your shoulder. Great job. Let's come back to a neutral position. Dropping your chin to your chest on an exhale, and then raise your chin on the inhale to the ceiling. And just move with your breath as we loosen up the neck muscles and shoulder muscles from our work. Make sure you're sitting on the edge of your chair, and we're going to raise our hands in front of us again with our knees bent. And what we're going to do is raise our leg parallel to the floor and tap our toes on the floor. Ready? One. You can go lower if you need to, or higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Relax, coming back to a seated position. When you're ready, take a deep breath, lean back and engage your core, and we're going to do the other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Coming back up to a neutral position. Take a deep breath. Beautiful. Okay. I'm just going to move my chair so that you guys can see this next position. We are going to do a seated eagle pose. Or I'm sorry, a seated lunge. So place your right thigh along the very edge of the chair with your knee bent at 90-degree angles on the edge of the chair, and taking your left leg and pushing it straight back behind you. You should be in a lunge position. You should feel a pretty deep stretch throughout the front of your thigh, and probably even deeper in through the psoas muscle along your lower back. Once you feel supported and stable, if you want, you may raise your hands above your head, taking deep breaths. If you're comfortable, you can lean slightly backwards to increase that stretch along the front of your body. Take a deep breath and you can come out of this. Just kind of slide yourself forward on your chair and twist sideways. You don't have to go as deep into that lunge as I did. You can go a little more shallow if you need to. Now turn the other direction, placing your left thigh along the chair with your knee over the edge, and plant your right foot behind you. That can be slightly bent if you need to. The chair is just to help with some stability and getting you a little deeper into the pose. Once you feel stable, you may raise your hands above your head, and if it feels good, you can lean back for a little deeper stretch in this pose. Great job. You're doing beautiful. Come back to neutral and take deep breaths here as we've worked pretty hard. Okay, now we're going to do the eagle pose. You've done a great job with me today. Keep going. So we are going to take our, first we're going to slide to the very edge of the chair. I'm all confused on the order of my poses. We're going to do a side angle pose here. Sorry. So again, sitting straight on the edge of the chair, keeping your right knee bent. It's going to open up your hip to the side, just like if you were doing a side stretch. And your left leg is going to open up to the opposite side. And feel this stretch along the inner thigh of both legs, specifically of the left leg. As we sit here, you can take your arms out and then bring them up and down. And let's switch legs. Your toes are pointed at a 45-degree angle as we have our other leg straight out beside us. Great job. Engage your arms, engage your shoulders by lifting them above your head and lowering them again. Beautiful. We're going to turn this into a Warrior Two pose. So taking your left toes, because that is the one that is bent, and turn those toes to the short edge of the mat so that your foot is facing away from you. And then taking your back leg and turning those toes toward the long edge of the mat. This is going to continue to keep our hip open. We're going to raise our arms parallel with the ground and looking over your left hand as we engage our core and feel that stretch all along the leg. And we might even feel some engagement of your left thigh as you hold this position. Great job. Let's switch legs. So this time our right toes, our right leg is bent at the 90-degree angle with our right toes toward the short edge of the mat. Our left leg is stretched behind us with those toes at the long edge of the mat. Beautiful, great job. Raise the arms. They're parallel with the ground, looking over your right fingers, your right hand. Good. Come back to center. If you have a pillow or a block, you can place it under your feet here. If not, that's okay. You can place it just on the floor like I have. Facing your feet together, place the palms of your feet together and let your knees drop open for a seated cobbler's pose. Take deep breaths and relax into this, allowing your hips to relax. And continue to breathe. Great job. Keep that breath going as we relax our hips. Let's do a seated pigeon and feel a stretch through the outside of our legs. So take your right ankle and place it on top of your left knee.
Push your foot forward. If it's too low, bring it further in so you are careful.
Go. Your knee may not be totally parallel with the floor, and that's okay. If it's a little tight, it's okay. Just take a deep breath. Allow your body to relax into the position. If you need to, if it's too tense, you can push your left foot forward a little more in order to lower the height of your knee. And if you need it a little deeper, breathe and move with your breath, but you can lean forward in this position and deepen the stretch along your outer right hip. It's okay to have intensity, but if something is painful, let's come back out of that pose. We can either reposition and try it again, or wait for the next one. Dropping your chin to your chest, you might feel an even deeper stretch along your back and outer hip as we sit in this position. Let's drop our legs and do the next pose. Next leg. So raise your left ankle up on top of your knee, your right knee. And I'm going to rotate so you guys can see when I lean forward what that looks like. Here, as you can see, my left hip is not as flexible as my right hip, and that is okay. We'll just continue working on that hip and bringing it flexibility. So again, we're just going to breathe as we allow our body to get used to the position. And here I am rotating for you to see. You can deepen that stretch as your hip relaxes and your leg lowers through your breath work. You can deepen that stretch by leaning forward, and you can deepen it even further by dropping your chin to your chest, feeling that stretch along your outer hip and lower back. And you can move with your breath in and out of that forward fold with the pigeon pose. All right, so let's come back to center.
And the leg stretch.
And now that we've stretched our hips out a little bit,
Fold.
we are ready to
Take
do
a
our
leg, bring
eagle
it to the
pose.
front. I'm doing my left leg. I'm going to take it quietly
So
to my
slide
right
your
side.
left
I'm
leg
going to take my right leg
to center body,
and over.
and then you're going to take your right leg and lift it over your knee, your left knee.
You're not
If you can wrap your toes around your calf. If you're not able to do that at this time, that is okay. You can just leave your toes right next to your
the right
calf.
arm.
And then what we're going to do is take your right arm up, and then your left arm is going to wrap around your right arm, placing your palms together for the eagle arms. Take a deep breath. We have some deep stretches happening both in our hips and our shoulders.
Your core engaged. Straight,
Allow your body to rest and relax. It might feel good to drop your chin to your chest. Look both directions as we sit in this pose. When you're ready, release your arms and legs, and let's do the other side. So we're going to slide our right leg to center line of our body, lifting our left over our right knee, and wrapping that foot around the calf, leaving those toes directly beside the calf.
If you're able to, wrap those toes. If you're not, they can stay
Feel
right
free to revisit this
beside your
video
leg.
so you can practice going deeper into this pose as you get more flexible.
Your right
Now
arm
take
up
your
first.
take your left arm first and wrap your right arm around the bottom of the left arm this time. Placing your palms together, feeling a stretch along the other shoulder a little deeper. You're going to feel stretch along both shoulders, but you'll feel it deeper along the shoulder that's on the inside. And again, it might feel good to drop your chin to your chest or look both directions as you stretch out that shoulder. You can drop your ears to your shoulders here as well. When you're ready, release that pose and come back to a neutral position. We're going to take a breath as we allow our bodies to get back used to this
One
position
more leg
to restabilize.
slide to the edge of my
Slide your
chair.
body all the way to one
So that
side,
my
leaving
right
your
hip
right
on the chair.
hip along the chair
Grab my
only,
foot.
so your left hip and buttocks are hanging off the chair.
So well
Keeping
support.
yourself stable with your
Grab my
right
chair.
foot. Take
Right
your
side.
left foot in your hand, bringing your foot to your bottom
Into
for a stretch along the thigh muscle.
right. Breathe.
A deep breath. If you'd like to deepen this, you can pull that foot upwards and backwards. You can also kind of arch your back forward a little bit, and you'll feel more of a deeper stretch through your thigh.
Keeping the core nice and engaged.
Doing great. Keeping that breath in through the nose,
Feel the stretch
out through the mouth. Releasing that foot, we're going to slide to the other side.
and
do the
slide
other
to the
leg.
other side.
So this time your left hip is on the chair, as your
Leaning
right
to your left. Grab your
buttocks
leg.
hang off.
Foot.
Grabbing your foot, bringing it back
To allow the body
towards your buttocks.
to trusting yourself.
There you go. Deep stretch along the front hip
You can pull
and
that
thigh
leg
muscle,
backwards.
deepening that by pulling it backwards and upwards.
water right spot.
Reposition as you need to.
There we go.
If you need to do a slightly different position to get
Now,
deeper into that pose, that is okay.
rotating that back. Keeping your core engaged. Moving on to that chin. Deep breath. To deepen that stretch, pull that leg from the ground.
Beautiful. Come back to center.
Go back to the leg.
We're just going to rest our hands on our knees, allowing our body to
Deep breath.
relax and
Bending
back
yourself.
into a resting position. You've done a great job moving and
You've done a
engaging
great
your
job.
body.
That's what you say.
Thank you for joining me today for some yoga. We offer a live class through Zoom on Fridays. Go ahead and if you'd like to access that class, you can message us at contact@birthitforward.org and we will send you an invite to the Zoom link. I'm here every Friday with a yoga video for pregnancy and postpartum mamas. We also do a Birth Tip Tuesday where you can learn more about pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. Feel free to check out our book club videos as well, also on this YouTube channel. Make sure you like the video so we know to make more. Subscribe to our channel for more yoga
Great
videos and
job.
pregnancy-related
Again, thank you for
discussions.
joining me
And
today.
if you hit that
I'm
little
Brittany
bell,
Perfect
you'll be
Forward.
notified when new
Yoga
videos are
class every
posted.
Friday
We
at
can't
5.
wait to have you join us
Message us
again.
at
Have a great day.
contact@birthitforward.org to get access to the live class. Advice. Classes are posted on social media every Friday. And then we do a Birth Tip Tuesday. So if you have questions about your pregnancy or during postpartum time, or about birth in general, hit us up, let us know, and we will answer your questions to the best of our ability. I hope to see you again here soon. Thank you.